Hey guys, I thought I'd talk about something that is sort of critical to our trade, which is training. And the part of training I like to talk about is the training that got us all started. Now, a lot of us were in trade school. A lot of my buddies went to trade school. Cape Fear Community College is the college in Wilmington where that usually takes place. They have an HVAC program there. I myself had this much training. I was actually working for my father. I went to work for him the summer when I was 15 years old, part-time, and I pretty much have been in the trade ever since. That year was 1994. That was my first year working part-time. I learned on the job. Unfortunately, some of the learning is slower on the job because some of the critical data hasn't been given to you yet, so there's a lot of trial and error whenever you have to do it out in the field. I remember when I started doing service, which was years after that, that I would walk up on jobs and I'd have no idea what to do because I was just thrust into the situation. Now that inspires one to go study so you don't look like a jackass every time you go out in the field. So that's what I did. I studied, I read books. I did go to some classes as far as some of the 1 and 2 day supply house classes. But mostly I just read and I learned in the field. Later on, late 2000s, I started watching YouTube. And that's a really valuable tool as well. But at that point I'd been doing service for a while. So mostly it was just the books and going out on the job. And learning the hard way a lot of times. Now I know a lot of you guys went to trade school, and that's a good base education for getting out in the field. Sort of learn to apply the stuff you learn in school into a real life situation. So that's what I'm sort of wondering about. How did you guys start it out? What do you think is the best way to start out? And I guess that's really what we're getting at here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do things. Figure out what are the pros and cons of doing it each way. Because my way, probably not the best way to do it. Probably took longer to get to the same point as some others. But I feel like I've learned a lot of stuff from making mistakes. Learned a little bit of humility from looking like an idiot on several occasions. Which is a good thing. Pride kind of gets in the way. But I'll put it to you guys. Tell me where you came from, how you got started, how you became the person you are today as far as technician-wise and otherwise.